10 scary ghost videos that you shouldn't watch alone. Number 1. Horror Cave. This bone-chilling video was captured by two men exploring a collapsed cave in Jordan. In the video, they're trying to clear the area to see if the cave leads to anywhere interesting for their exploration. But as they remove the rocks, they see something that'll shock them to their core. They see a small childlike creature peeking at them on the other side, but it quickly runs away after seeing them. Some say this creature was a jinn, taking the shape of a child, but others think that it may be a haunted doll that had been living in the shadows all this time. Until now, this mysterious creature has not been yet identified, but one thing's for sure, this creature's definitely still rocking everyone's minds. Number 2. Frightening Visit. In this horrifying video, two men can be seen chatting happily on their way to their friend's place. Thinking it was a good idea to vlog their surprise visit, one of them starts recording everything. But turns out, that was a very bad idea. They ring the doorbell of their friend's house and wait excitedly to surprise him. However, they get a horrifying surprise instead. They see a ghostly woman's face covered in white at the glass window beside the door, chilling them to the bones. Not long, their female friend opens the door but sees her friends frightened and scared. They ask her if anyone else is in the house, but she says there isn't, thinking they were just hallucinating. They enter the house and cautiously check the area as they follow their friend in. But when they do so, the ghostly presence haunts them both again. They both see the scary woman again, and this time at the other side of the bedroom door. The video abruptly cuts, leaving viewers in suspense. This video's caused quite a frenzy online, with many saying that it may just be their friend pranking them, but what do you think? Is it really just a prank, or is this evidence of the paranormal? You tell me. Number 3. A Trip to Remember. In this unsettling footage, a group of YouTubers decide to explore a haunted abandoned park in the middle of the night, hoping to find some paranormal entities. But this was a huge mistake. They began their journey driving through the road to the entrance of the haunted park, but immediately they see something extremely terrifying. They notice an eerie white figure standing at the entrance as they're driving past the gate. The guys quickly reverse their car, hoping to get a better view of this horrifying monster, but when they do so, the figure vanishes, leaving them shocked and frightened. They get out of the car to try to investigate more, but they end up finding nothing behind that gate. The YouTubers continue their horror journey. After driving for a while, they decide to explore on foot. They soon find themselves in a forest, but that's when their cameraman notices something. They see a bright orb in the distance. The cameraman tries to zoom in on this bright light, but catches nothing. So the group decide to run towards the orb, hoping to capture something paranormal. After running for some time, they find themselves in the middle of nowhere. They try to find this strange orb, but see nothing. However, they suddenly spot something moving in the shadows, which made them run for their lives. Upon seeing that dark entity, the group decided it's best to head back to their car and call it a night. Well, that night was definitely something these guys would never forget. Number 4. Forest Haunting. The video starts off with two guys having fun in a truck and filming their adventure as they drive through the forest. But what they're about to discover will make you believe in evil. The two men start off on the road, but halfway through their journey, they decide to go through a grass path instead. Soon, the path gets more dense, and the two men capture something on camera.
You fuck! That's fucking great, dude.
In the clip, they see what seemed to be a tall, hairy beast-like of a creature running in the same direction they were going. Many people who had seen this video say it's Bigfoot, but what do you think it was? Number 5. Walk of Nightmares. While out on a walk in the dead of night, a girl was shocked and terrified to see something not human in the middle of the street. This video begins with the girl walking her usual path around the neighborhood, but this is when she sees this.
Who's there?
The girl spots a creepy dog-like creature in the distance, but what's even more horrifying is that moments later, the dog creature starts transforming into an alien figure with glowing eyes instead. When the girl posted the video online, there were mixed opinions on what that creature might have been. Many people in the comments believe the girl had just encountered a skinwalker, which had taken the shape of her. Hence the transformation. However, no additional proof can be found about this creature, but what do you think that was? And would you walk on the streets alone after seeing this? I know I wouldn't. Number 6. Horror Gate. In this bone-chilling footage, 2 friends can be seen walking around the streets of Japan in the late night. As they're walking through a neighborhood, one of them decides to film their adventure for some memories. But little did they know, they'll record something that they'll never forget. After walking for a while, one of the boys notices something moving in a silver metal gate. Being all curious thrill seekers, they approach this gate and start looking around the area to see if anybody's there. Then they look up at the windows of the apartment and see nothing, assuming the place is empty. Suddenly, the sound of the metal ledge on the gate can be heard. This makes the 2 boys curious, so the one with the camera decides to check out what's inside that metal ledge. That turned out to be a big mistake. A creepy creature suddenly appears out of nowhere. The 2 boys get shocked by what they saw and the video suddenly cuts. There are various theories about what this could have been, and some suggest that it was a ghost, while others deny it, saying that it might have just been the owner of the house, checking up on what the 2 boys are doing. But what would you do if this happened to you? Number 7. Office Demon. In this terrifying video, a guy who had been working late all alone the past few nights started noticing strange and creepy things happening in the office, so he decided to document his encounters to share what he had seen, hoping to find some answers.
Okay, you guys, so this is the door that moves on its own, and that's the chair that moves on its own.
He starts off the video saying that the door behind him and the chair across him have been moving on their own. Suddenly, when he's explaining his paranormal problems, the door behind him closes on its own.
I'll start again tomorrow maybe, and we'll see what...
Thinking it might just be a prank from his colleagues, he proceeds to check out the room which the door had just closed, but he doesn't find anything inside, and he decides to check out the CCTV footage in his office to see if he can spot something. He then sees that the room which the door had previously closed on by itself has an invisible being inside it, moving objects around. So determined to find out the truth, he goes to the room once again, but this time it doesn't end too well.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need Eric's help for this. I'm not gonna do this by myself.
When the man enters the room, a loud, eerie ghost growl shocks him. Fearing for his safety, the man quickly leaves that office and calls it a night. Number 8. Mineshaft Terror. A couple who were on a holiday trip discovered this abandoned mine shaft while hiking. They decided to go inside to explore this place, but turns out that was a big mistake.
What the f is that?
At first, they see nothing but this wooden barricade preventing them from going on. The man hesitates, thinking it might be a bad idea to continue this journey.
Do we go up there?
But they decide to ignore their instincts and start heading towards that creepy cave. And as they get closer, they see something horrifying.
Go.
In the shadows, they spot 2 glowing eyes staring back at them. The position of those eyes makes us think the creature was at least 3 meters tall. definitely making it not human. After capturing that scary moment, the couple immediately ran away, hoping to never face the terrors of what they witnessed ever again. Number 9. Don't play with evil. In this unsettling footage, a group of ghost hunter YouTubers had gotten a tip that some creature had been lurking in the shadows of the jungle behind them. So in order to find out the truth, they decided to check out what was going on, which could have been the worst decision of their life. As they start trekking through this jungle, nothing out of the ordinary can be found. So the YouTubers start losing hope, thinking that maybe they should head back. But just then, they see something truly disturbing. They see a demon-like creature running away from them. So immediately the boys chase this creepy being. However, they lose sight of that evil entity, and the boys decide to call it a night and head back home. At number 10, Laundry Ghost. This terrifying footage begins in a laundry room. The owner of this laundromat started noticing strange things happening in one of the laundry rooms recently. So he decided to look through his CCTV to find out what was going on. But what he saw wasn't pretty.
No way.
Send me the video when you...
Oh, I'm gonna.
The owner was shocked to find his washing machines moving on their own, as though they were dancing. The owner quickly decided to put this footage online, hoping to get an answer, but unfortunately all he got was jokes in the comments, with no concrete answer to his paranormal problems. Thank you so much for watching. Do comment on which video you thought was the scariest, and be sure to give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel to watch more videos like this. Have a good night.